Hello, streaming to you live. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Thursday, March 26th, 2026. And today I want to talk about what creates income. And then I'm going to do the 9-minute warm up. And then Thursday's workout, which is shoulders, rotators, and traps. So, to begin, I said I want to talk about what creates income. And today I bring to you an article that was shared on LinkedIn by a fellow his name is Landon Wilson. And he writes, Dave Ramsey says your income is your biggest wealth building tool. He's right. But what creates income? You do, he says. Which makes you your biggest asset. I sat across from someone making $180K a year, no debt, saving consistently, doing everything right. Then comes one accident. He slipped getting out of the shower. Severe lower back injury, disc damage at L4, L5, multiple surgeries. 6 months later, he's still not working. Savings started draining. Investments stopped. Stress went through the roof. Not because he was bad with money, because his plan assumed he could always earn it. That's what often overlooked. If you are the asset, what's protecting you? Most people rely on whatever their employer gives them. It's true. Which usually covers around 60% of income, is taxed and capped. So that 180K lifestyle quickly turns into something very different. High income can hide a lot until it can't. And so this is the gentleman with his wife, a lovely couple. And I write, part of me likes this post and part of me doesn't. As living within one's means should always be a focus in life. As an accident can happen in a split second, and planning for an outcome in advance can help one carry themselves through any trauma and or difficulty associated with it. But if someone doesn't experience an accident and experiences the same type of associated trauma that is caused by corruption or criminal activities, planning for it by way of insurance is a slippery slope and is a scenario that people can take advantage of. There are lots of cases that are perfect examples where there is a winner that had questionable evidence and was still able to come out ahead. Who suffers? The organization that has to pay, and possibly including the taxpayer. So, further to what I commented about, stems to another part here. The guy that fell down, slipped in the shower, breaks, multiple surgeries for L4, L5, and still not working. What kind of insurance policy are you looking at? What is there something that can heal the body, that can strengthen the body to prevent stuff like that from happening? And the answer is yes, to be honest, because to be in a position where you can protect yourself. Like, let's say if you have, somewhat of a healthy, fit body, falling in the shower, would it help with preventing an injury or experiencing, trauma that is kind of life changing? I would say probably 70% yes, maybe even more. Maybe it's an 80-20 ratio. Because there is no secret that muscle can help strengthen and protect the body because it holds things together. No different than having bad shoulders. If you got bad shoulders and you're from bad posture or something like that, how do you correct it? Well, today I'm going to be doing shoulders, rotators, and traps to correct bad posture. Leaning forward, like this. When you're standing upright, your shoulders, want to be nice and more towards the rear. In order for your bone structure to be held in place properly, well, the muscle needs to be kind of strong enough to hold it in place. And that's one of the reasons why people age and they experience, issues when they start to grow older, or even if they're younger and they're not exercising the body, strengthening it so that the muscle is holding the joints in place. So that's one piece of longevity. The secondary one I talk about is nutrition and minerals. Third one is the spark. The fourth one is rest. Getting to sleep so that way your body can be in a state where it can use the energy to reset and regenerate itself. So, if you want to build a castle with Lego pieces, you need to have the Lego pieces at the bottom, and then, they build up like this. And before you know it, you have a strong structure. The same rules apply to the human body, as does creating wealth. You don't have no wealth if you don't have yourself to do it. No one else is going to do it for you. Hence why I'm so passionate about longevity and health, because it's important. What am I doing for that? Well, you know that I'm an advocate of drinking the cleanest and most absorbable water, which I call deuterium-free, with a hydrogen bond angle of 114 degrees. Now, people say, oh yeah, that's snake oil. Is it? Is it really snake oil? I ask you that question. Because if you watched yesterday's live stream, you will know that yours truly right here had heart rate over 200 again. Is it an anomaly? Is it a fluke? Is it specific only to me? Mm-mm. I know people that after they started drinking this water, guess what happened? They experienced some changes. Because it increases your body's ability to deliver the oxygen because the blood quality improves. And when the blood quality improves, so does everything else after it. Where the energy flows, where the blood flows, so does the energy. So what else does that domino effect into? Well, when you add the spark, as I show here, turns into experiencing all kinds of goodies. Improve your mental clarity and focus. Experience good rapid pain relief and reduced inflammation. How many people talk about arthritis and so forth? Why is it that? Why? How many people spend tons of money to improve their skin appearance? You know, like Botox and all this other stuff that really doesn't make people look any better, to be honest. Especially when you think about Botox. Not good stuff. But what about enhancing your sports performance? As you get older, are there things that you can do? I think I'm demonstrating that. What about experiencing increased energy and vitality? Again, I'm showing you that. What about faster recovery from exercise? Well, if I wasn't experiencing good, faster recovery from exercise, I wouldn't be down here, so many times during the course of the week, showing you how to get it done and being consistent with that. I think that if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but it's not. Especially the fitness aspect of it. Most people, they don't like it because it's not comfortable. Well, in order to get stronger and to have a little bit of a real insurance policy, you kind of have to put in the effort. There's really no better way. Because most of us people, a large percentage of the population around the world are sitting at a desk in front of a computer doing podcasts. Here I'm doing a podcast and I'm standing. I'm not sitting. Is it different? Yes. Sure is. Do I like it? Of course I do. Do you like it? I don't know. Show me a thumbs up. So if you're wondering what else I do, I'm talking about, the X49. It's right there. And the X39, which is right here. They're apples and oranges. The X39 activates the GHK peptide, the synthesization of it. Tells your body, says, hey, don't forget to synthesize that GHK. The X49 says, hey, don't forget to synthesize that AHK. I'm going to help you. And so, can that help create wealth and income for you? Sure can. If you decide to become part of the community, a brand partner, as I am, I'll help you. It does require a little bit of an annual fee to become part of the company. It's like buying a membership at Costco, right? People pay memberships. How much is it? What? $50 US a year, or what? In Canada, it's more. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I forgot now what it is exactly. But you get the idea. If you want to participate or be part of a loyalty program or a commissions program, you have to buy in. And that's the case is with becoming a brand partner under me, if you so choose to. If you don't, that's okay. You can still scan the QR code right there and make your first purchase. If you want the X49 and the X39, click on the link in the description. Otherwise, this QR code will take you to this. And this is the parent, and this is the sibling. They're apples and oranges. So if you want to experience the benefits as I've shown, it's time to start. And speaking of starting, now it's time to get with it and do the 9-minute warm-up. So I'm going to turn on the heart rate monitor so you can see there. And and I'll have a good warm up here, and then work the shoulders, rotators, and traps. I'm going to do the rear deltoids, the medial deltoids, the front deltoid, the rotator, and then the trap. So I've got exercises planned, and I will call out the order as I'm going to do it. And first and foremost, I'm going to switch the screens here and begin with the metronome. And I see it has disconnected, so I'm going to just fix that here so you can see on the screen. Where are you? Yes, okay. There we go. So I'm going to set the tempo at, I think, yesterday I did 144, and I'll probably do that again. Set the heart rate there. And there we go. Nine minutes. And let's begin. for whatever reason, heart rate didn't go up. I have been wearing the X49 for several hours now. As I put it on, it was around 12:30ish my time, so now time is, yeah, it's been a good 4 hours, and I think it reflects in the heart rate today, because I did try to really control my breathing, and you could see that when my heart rate was in the 180 zone or 180 area, that was signs of getting to the next level, but just didn't happen today for whatever reason. So no harm, no foul. It won't stop me from trying, but excuse me, I think the benefits of wearing the X49 show itself. Alright, I think somewhere around there. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to switch the metronome back down to 60 beats per minute. And I'm going to start with doing the rear deltoid, which I like to do the face bowl. And then I will be switching to the, what you call it? Just going to grab my weight here. Set that there. I'm going to crisscross the bands to the opposite elbow. And of course it's crooked. Oh, maybe not. Alright. So let's go. I can start to feel my strength is increasing. The band is getting a little easier to control. Wow. Whew. When I can control this, keep the tension on for 3 minutes, then I know it's time to increase the intensity or the resistance, but it's not easy yet. Wow. Wow. Feels very good. Okay, next up is going to be taking the bands off here, off this anchor point. I'm going to place it to a higher position here. And then this one is going to go to the other corner. And I just realized that I have my Alright, now, whoops. I'm getting smarter at moving this thing now. Slowly. I need to place the vibration plate here. Somewhere there, I think. Yeah, I think that's about right. I'll grab the remote. Oh. This is kind of the tricky part. And of course I don't like twisting the bands in front of me or at all. Now, archers, keep the torso straight, don't let it twist. This way I get the muscle pulling at all kind of zone of movement, or so holding it here. Now the rear delt's fully stretched. Now I'm going to pull it back. Fully stretched. And then Wow. The burn. Fully stretched. All right. All right, next up, medial deltoid. So I'm going to take, kind of see where that leads to. All right, so I'm just going to kind of just put this in the center here. Yeah, about there. Next up is taking these bands. Okay. It's good. Now, let's take them and put them on the elbows. Now, so I'm pressing my fists down towards the floor. Wow. Really? Wow. To explode that up, It ain't easy. The medial deltoid is a small muscle, but it's a strong one. Wow. All right, that's medial. Now I'm going to switch to doing the front deltoid. I'm going to take these guys off. Yeah, that's one. When I talk about these guys, I'm talking about the door anchors. And then I'm going to place them onto the red band, and I'm going to do a military style press today with the bar. So just to kind of see how my form is. I know that one side is stronger than the other. Oh, come on. And by stepping on the band here, okay, before I forget, I'm going to change the anchor point to the include the green band behind me. So doing this is kind of be like a I can't remember what that press is. There's a certain piece of equipment that you press kind of forward like this, you know, and that's what I'm going to try to mimic with the bands here. So, by doing it this way, you can see up and oh, and it's going to be, yeah, it's actually pretty close to what it feels like, or what it, so, like that. All right. So this kind of keeps my elbow at the 45-degree angle from my torso. Wow. Good. So I have tension right here. really have to muscle it up. Try for an explosive rep. So doing this at home this way is safe. You don't have extra weight because the tension is all by the bands. Wow. And adding the vibration wow. Wow. Very good. Next up, rotator. So I'm going to switch to using the pool noodle. And I will twist through the range of motion, the range of movement. All right. Next, so I did, yeah, rear, front needle. Next is traps. So that's where I'm going to take going an angle this time. See what I can see differently, if I see anything. Alright, now I'm going to place my hands in like that, because I normally work the grip when I'm doing dead man hang. Now, pull it up. Now as if I'm walking down the alley with a wheelbarrow. Working the trapezius. Or traps for short. This is a strong muscle to be lifting this weight. Now, holding the weight at fully stretched. Position. There's still tension on the bands. Now, braking. All right. The sun is shining. You can see how my face is lit up now because of the light, the sunlight that's shining in through the window. So today, date stamp. Let's have a look. It's almost finished at 44 minutes. So today's date stamp, March 26, 2026. Starting time was at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Maximum heart rate I hit today was 182. So you can see there. 182. So, did it feel uncomfortable at 182? No. Felt like I was just moderately moving. That's what it felt like. And that's what happens when you power your body with the best, as you see right there, the QR code. That'll take you to the X39. If you're interested in the bundled discount pricing, click on the description, or click on the link in the description, and you'll find it. It'll lead you to both of these together. Now, if you're looking to increase your glutathione in your body, this is what you use. I wear it when I go to sleep. And if you need a painkiller, then the Ice Wave. And it works. There's a lot of people that are skeptical, but you know, when you feel its power and you realize that it actually works, then you become a believer. But become a believer before trying it. It's a risk-free. Because if you look at the website, I'll show you here momentarily. You see at the bottom, right here, "90-day, 100% money-back guarantee for retail and preferred customers. 30-day money-back guarantee if you become a brand partner." And that's the QR code that will take you there. So, give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Because I want to hear your story. Say, "Wow, Gordon, you were right." There's lots of success stories out there in the world today. I've reported many, in the live streams that I've previously done. And I will show more as time passes by. But most importantly, to experience the benefits, you got to pull the trigger. Doesn't get any simpler than that. So that's it for today. Today Thirsty Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow for Feel It Friday, as it'll be exciting. So, playing with cards. And if you like variety and challenge, mental challenge and physical challenge, the Feel It Friday workout is for you, as it is for me, because I like to test myself. So, have a good night, eat well, sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.